What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video of my Mariners CaP franchise series. This is the YouTube series where I try to bring the Mariners to glory while following all the creative players that were created from my Twitch and YouTube community into our franchise and seeing if we can watch them go to Cooperstown. If you'd like to add your creative player into the next season, all you got to do is fill out the Google form. Complete the form, and your player will be randomly inserted to a squad next year. So the last video, just a quick recap here. We see our draft picks. We see where we did okay. A really poor draft overall, to be honest. There was only one player, I believe, that was higher than 93. So not a great draft for superstar players, which, to be honest, is okay, because of all the creative players and high potential players that we added ourselves. So there's already an overload of potential, and I wonder if that plays a part in drafting and prospect creation from the AI. Is look at all these high potentials, we can't add a ton more. Maybe that plays a part. I don't know. At the end of last video as well, I was clearly a gigantic moron and forgot that the trade deadline was the 31st of July. So I was talking about making a trade potentially and realized that I had missed the trade deadline because I am stupid. So the potential players that we were going to trade, maybe Sebi Zavala, maybe JP Crawford, maybe Mitch Haniger, probably going to have to wait till the offseason now, or will have to wait till the offseason now for sure, to make that one trade. So, it's unfortunate. The other unfortunate part about it is technically in the offseason, I'm going to count that as a trade for the upcoming season. So if I do one in the offseason, I can't do another one at the trade deadline. So I'm going to have to see which I want to do here before I move forward. A quick recap here of the standings. We are 13 games out of the West, 10.5 out of the wild card, fourth worst record in the American League. And with 52 wins, holy, the NL's terrible. Look at the Mets, 42-69. Look at the Giants with that team at 42-69 as well. Oh my gosh. The defending National League champions, 52-58. Good Lord, Phillies and Cardinals. Look at the East. It's the Braves and Phils, I think, as expected. Central, I mean, who knows? Whoever knows about the NL Central. The NL West, Dodgers, I mean, clearly. The East, we have the Orioles and the Blue Jays. Yankees are right behind them, kind of, and the Red Sox and Rays are kind of out of it. So Baltimore and Toronto making a run. Twins and the surprise Royals, 20 games above 500. Look at those team rankings for the Royals. Somehow they're 20 games up, which is kind of crazy. The West, we already saw. The Rangers, it's the Astros, as it should be. So this video here is just going to be the second half. If we were a little bit more into it, we would kind of go a little slower. But the reality is we just don't. We're probably not going to be in unless we go on some giant run here and make up 10 games. So the big thing that we're going to focus on here is just getting through and kind of pay attention to our minor league system, kind of go a week at a time and kind of mess around here. So we'll finish this week, or the week on the calendar, or rather. Okay, Julio's back. We do lose 2. Munoz. We lost by 3, and you... Oh, Mooney, why? Ugh, this guy. Our pitching has been really good, though. So, I mean, it's bound to happen, but brutal, man. Brutal. So we'll go another week here. We do have Julio back. George Kirby was only out for a day. Same thing with Gabe Spire. We pretty much roll the week until we get to the Mets. So we win 5 straight. Again, pitching 3-0, 3-3-3. Our pitching is great. It's our offense that is a struggle bus. We'll do the last month here. Okay, we take 2 or 3 from Detroit. 2 games under 500. Pittsburgh is 76 and 55. Yeah, we'll do the rest of the month, and then we'll kind of go take a peek as to what's going on. 3-3 week. Lose 2-3 to Pitt. Lose 2-3 to the Dodgers. Take 2-3 from the Giants. We'll finish up the month here, winning 5 straight games. We sweep the Tampa Bay Rays, whatever. Only allowing 2 runs total. Pitching, baby. It is incredible. Holy good Lord, we only allowed 7 runs the whole week. Goodness. So coming into the final month here, we are 9 games back of the division. We did gain about 4 games in the wild card. I still think it's a little bit insurmountable, which does hurt our draft pick stock a little bit, but I really didn't anticipate getting a good draft pick in this franchise because I know what the Mariners minor league system is and the way that it's rated. We have good young pitching and really good prospects in the minor league. So I don't expect to be bad, which makes it a little less fun that we're not drafting high, but hey, that's the way it goes. That's the way she blows. Checking out our roster. That's actually not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go here. JP has 23 bombs in the leadoff spot. He's out home running. Yes, that is a word. I made it up. Julio Rodriguez, he's only 23. This dude's, the way he sims is crazy. Polanco, 246. Garver's got 33 on the year with his 271 average. Dumper's got 20. Ty France, underperforming. Thank God we drafted those first basemen because I don't think Ty France is going to be around for long. Luke Raley, 17 bombs, 16 from Hanny, 6 from Rojas. We look at our rookies, though. Cumbest has only gotten 33 at-bats, but he's improved 4 already. So he will probably, I wouldn't say he'll start, but he's going to get really close to starting. Fister Furbush has 71. Isn't improving as quickly, but still pretty solid. He's already up 3 overall. So this is the depth that we have. Middle infield and third base. Middle infield, third base. And we have Cole Young, Ty Pete, Cole Emerson, Felnine Celestin. We have so many middle infielders. It's insane. I probably won't draft a middle infielder or third baseman for 5 years. There's just no point. Absolutely no point. We look at our pitchers. 3 of them are hot as shit. 363 for Luis. Kirby's not having a great year, actually. He's actually doing pretty poor. Almost like in real life. I mean, a 4.32 is not terrible. The whip's way too high. He does have 12 losses. Gilbert, 9.4, 3.48 is good. The whip, again, a little too high. Bryce Miller, 3.01 at a baby. And Brian Wu, just a shade over 4. Taylor Saucedo, our bullpen's been pretty locked down as well. Saucedo, Brash, not great. Santos is good. Adcock, Gabe Spire, our lefty setup man, under 2. Ryan Stanek, and Andres Munoz with a 2.49 with 30 saves on the year. So we go into the last month needing a miracle to get a wild card spot. Needing a miracle. This is the last month. We look at our schedule here. It's an above average. It's average schedule. And we do have the Cardinals probably fighting for their own playoff spot. We do have the Rangers twice. We do have the Yankees. We do have the Astros. And we do have the A's for 7 games, which is great. So we'll see what happens. We will continue to go here. Just fix the roster. We're not in any huge playoff race. Let's just fix the roster. Oh. I really thought that we were going to roll off 12 straight here. 10 straight wins after Thursday's game. Then we lose the first 2 to the Cards by 1. They walk us off in the 10th. And then we just couldn't get back into the game on Saturday. So after that week, Did we gain any ground? We actually lost ground. I mean, we just lost 2, but we had 10 straight wins, and we really still didn't gain enough ground on the Royals or Rangers. So I'd say we are not looking super great here. We do pull one back from the Cardinals, though, which is good. 2 with the Potties, and then I'll do 4 here with the Rangers just to finish out the week. Okay. So we take both from the Padres, and we split with the Rangers. We really need a 3 or 4 there, I think, to give us any shot. But the fact we're 8 games above 500, I'm actually quite happy with, all things considered. We did gain a couple games. Again, we have to hope the Orioles just go in some crazy collapse the last couple weeks of the season. Which, hey, crazier things have happened. All right. 3 with the Yankees, and then 3 more with Texas. This 9-game stretch is absolutely brutal. Yankees, Rangers, Astros. I mean, I think the only way that we have a shot is if we go 7-2. Anything less than that, I think we're SOL here. But we'll do the Yankees and the Rangers here and see where we're at. And that's about what I expected here. That's about what I expected. Take 1 from the Yankees. Only take 1 from the Rangers. 81-75 will probably lock us up here. We are eliminated. The Orioles win 4 straight. They're going to push us out. Finishing above 500 would be great, but just like the Mariners in real life, it's okay, but it's just not good enough. We had a terrible first half, and that is what will, in the end, be our downfall. So 6 games left here. There's not really much to play for here in the final 6 games for us, which is, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. So we'll do the Astros series here. We sweep the Astros. Okay. I don't think we're going to play any sort of spoiler for them there. I mean, maybe we can play spoiler and they won't win the division. We do sweep them, which is great. Again, all that does is bring us further away from a draft pick. So we'll probably pick in the 20s, high teens, low 20s, which is unfortunate. We finish off the season with 3 against the Oakland Athletics, the 108-loss Oakland A's. And we do end on a 7-game win streak. Oakland loses 111 games. And in game 162, we put up 14 home runs from Julio, Garver, and Raley. We matched 16 hits. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. We finished 3 games out of a wild card, winning 7 straight. The Rangers did end up passing the Astros for the American League West title. The Astros make it in anyways with the Royals and the Orioles. The Blue Jays win the AL East. And the Twins, with 104 wins, take the Central. NL East, the Braves with 108. The Central, the Reds take it at 93. And the Dodgers with 110 wins take the West. The wild card, Phillies, Pirates, and Cards, 86 wins was enough to get in the NL. Well, we would have been the number 2 slot in the NL. But that's the way she rolls. So we look at the playoff bracket here. In our first season, Twins and Rangers gets the byes. Houston will get the Royals. Blue Jays will get the Orioles. Dodgers and Atlanta, the 100-game winners in the West, take the top 2, or in the National League, take the top 2 seeds. Phillies get the Pirates, and the Reds get the Cardinals. Before we sim here, let's take a peek at the awards here. The MVP will be Aaron Judge. 57 home runs, hit 3 mother effing 50. Good God. Wow. Holy Lord. In the National League, it was Austin Riley. 48 bombs, 322, drove in 143. The Cy Young go to Joe Ryan, 23-4 in the American League. Spencer Strider, followed by 2 Dodgers in the National League. Batting title, we all know Judge and Riley. Reliever of the year, Will Smith for the Royals. And Raisel Iglesias for the Braves. Rookie of the year, Colt Keith. Colt Keith in the American League. For the National League, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, followed by Jung-Hoo Lee. 2 great years from them. Hank Aaron Award, I don't care. Gold Gloves, we'll go through really, really quickly here. Corbin Burns, Jeffers, Vlad, Arias, LeMahieu, Seager, Varsho. Julio gets a Gold Glove for us in center field. Kyle Tucker in right. In the National League, Josiah Gray, Will Smith, Christian Walker, a 3-time Gold Glove winner at first base. Xander Bogaerts, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Frankie Lindor, Brandon Nimmo, Jean Rojas, and Corbin Carroll. The Silver Sluggers, Mitch Garver was our DH Silver Slugger. 42 home runs for Mitch Garver. I haven't even looked at our stats yet. Good Lord. Rutschman wins it for the 2nd year in a row. Vladdy, Altuve, J. Ram, Siegs, Aaron Judge, of course, Mike Trout, Jordan. Wow. So a variable who's who in the American League. Nolan Gorman, Contreras, Matty Olson, Ozzie Albies, Braves everywhere. Austin Riley, Mookie Betts, more Braves with Acuna, Seiya Suzuki, Marcel Ozuna. So that is the awards. Now we'll go take a peek at just kind of us and how we finished. Dude, JP hitting 29 home runs is batshit crazy. It's insane. How does he have 29 bombs? I mean, 6. Were they all against right-handers? Jeez. He matched Julio. Crazy. Polanco finished with 24, a little bit better. Garver was our offensive star, man. Offensive star. Gained. He only lost 1 point of power versus left, which is very, very big. Kyroli with 24. Ty France with 14. Luke Raley, 20 bombs. Come best. Got some at-bats toward the end. Nothing else really crazy. We look at our pitching. Our pitching, I think, ended way better. Luis Castillo ended with a pretty good whip. 204 strikeouts on the year for La Piedra. George Kirby lowered his ERA a little bit. Logan Gilbert stayed under 4. Bryce Miller hovered right around 3, which is amazing. And Brian Wu stayed right around 4. We did bring Hancock up, it looks like, to be our long reliever with the September call-ups. Saucedo ended up not pitching well down the stretch. His ERA jumped a bit. Brash improved under 4. Santos, a good year. Spire, a great year. Stanek did okay. 362 in only 31 innings. Munoz, 248. Only 64 strikeouts, though, in 58 innings. A little uncharacteristic for him. Not many strikeouts, but hey, the job got done. 38 saves. He did blow 7 saves. Could be better, but it's all good. Let's look at kind of our important people here. Again, you look at our starting pitching, we don't have any. That's why I ended up drafting a lot, because we just don't have any. Relievers, same thing. It's probably outfield and relievers for next year for me in the draft. We'll see. Catchers, though, we look at Harry Ford. He's up to a 73. His potential is going down, which is unfortunate, but he improved very, very well. He's probably ready to be the backup. We have an excess number of catchers, and with Mitch Garver doing so well, he's not regressing yet at 33, and next year is his last year. So we got to figure out what we're going to do with our catchers. Cal Raleigh has 3 years of arbitration left, so we could still pay him a little bit. But that's our main catching prospect. First base, we're going to have 2 more, but we just don't have anybody for first base. Second baseman, Cole Emerson's the guy that I am curious about. He's only 18 years old, gained pretty well. Don't like that he dropped contact versus left, but it's fine. Everything else was pretty solid. Third base, Fister Furbush. That's a cap, but we'll look at him later. Or we'll look at him in the next video. Demo, Luis Urias. Tyler Locklear is an interesting one. B potential, but I hate that he lost his power numbers. That sucks. Here is our plethora of talents right here. Ryan Bliss improved pretty well this year. He's only 24. Cole Young, another one of our top prospects, improved very well being at only 20 years old. Everything went up 2 or 3 at least, except for his speed. Ty Pete, C potential. He's going to be the odd man out, but he still improved very well. I mean, good Lord. Plus 10 power. He matched left-handers apparently. Wow. And then Celestin, 18 years of age. Again, he's B potential as well. So we have legitimately 4 people that can play at shortstop. And we have Tyler Locklear, maybe. And we have Cole Emerson. So this is why I'm not drafting any middle infield or left side of the infield, because we just don't need it. This is where we struggle here. We have no prospects to check out here. No prospects to check out here. And Lazaro Montez is our only decent prospect, and he improved just fine, I guess. So he did okay. Top prospects we'll look at the next video. But we will look out. I want to make sure that I didn't miss any trades, though. And I did not. Nope. That was the last trade that I saw, which was entirely fine. So let's take a peek here at the playoffs. Skip that week. The Royals sweep the Astros, as do Baltimore beating the AL East champion Blue Jays. Philly takes game 3 to beat the Pirates. Cardinals beat the NL Central champs in the Reds. Braves are up 2-0. Dodgers are up 2-0. And both series in the American League are knotted at 1. So we will skip another 5 days here. Texas in 4. Twins in 4. Dodgers in 3. Braves in 4. So we have the top 4 seeds in baseball in the championship series. No upsets. The top seeds are moving on. We'll go a week. Twins up 3-2 as we go into game 6. And in the big matchup, the 110-win Dodgers and the 108-win Braves. Braves are up 3-2. And the Braves win game 6, and the Bravos will be in the World Series, and the Dodgers yet again cannot win a championship with that roster. The Rangers do win game 6 and game 7. They come back being down 3-2, win game 6, win game 7, and have a chance to be repeat world champions. But the 108 Braves are standing in their way. And it should say just steamrolled. The Braves, too good. They are your 2024 MLB champions. World Series title holders. Ruins the chances. Ruins the hopes and dreams of the Rangers getting back-to-back titles. Now we'll go back to the awards and see what's up here. World Series MVP is going to be Ronald Acuna. Right behind him is going to be Corey Seager. Right behind the postseason MVP, Nathaniel Lowe. And of course, Acuna. 6 home runs, 16 RBIs in the playoffs. Nathaniel, 375, drove in 12. as he leads the Rangers to the World Series, but they fall in 5 games. Well, not a great season here, all things considered. We do finish 12 games above 500. Our offense is a problem, but our pitching is great, which is what we have. So I think we'll be able to build this pretty easily, to be honest, because of the young prospects we already have. We just got to add those reliever, fix that bullpen, and get somebody else in the outfield to fill out this lineup. And then we start playing Tetris once we come down to our budget. And when we start hitting that $150 million ceiling, we cannot go above it, which is going to be tough once we start getting all these good prospects and they start getting a really good overalls. So the Braves are your World Series champions. The next video will be the full CaP recap series, where we will go over every single CaP as in depth as we can and check everyone's progress, full stats if we can, full attributes, check out everything we possibly can, and double check that nobody got traded. Guys, I appreciate checking out the video. Year 1 is complete. If you'd like to add your creative player to this franchise series, please click on the Google form in the description. Complete the form, and you will be in the very next chance I get. We add caps every spring training, so make sure you get yours in before the next spring training starts, or you'll have to wait until the next one. I appreciate you guys. Hit that like, comment if you like. Tell me what you like or don't like about the series. Tell me what you'd like to see to maybe see it improved. And we will catch you on the next one.